Welcome to the magnificent Österreich ring to see the 1981 Austrian Grand Prix. Well, there is Arnoux, fastest in practice for the third year in succession and must surely be hoping for victory. There, however, is his teammate Alain Prost, who, by the way, is anxiously waiting news of his wife because he is due to become a father literally any moment, and the Renault mechanics have got a board all prepared saying welcome Papa to hold out of his pits if it happens during the race. And what Alain will do if he sees that board, I really can't imagine. There's Gilles Villeneuve, already a father, in the very difficult to handle Italian turbocharged Ferrari, third fastest in practice. The two turbos in the front, and Villeneuve gets an absolute flyer. Villeneuve, with a quicker pickup on his turbo, has taken the lead as they go up towards the Hellerlicht curve and chicane on lap 1. Now, who's behind him? It's the two Renaults. It's Prost in second place, Arnoux is third, then Lafitte, Pironi, Reutemann and Jones, and Nelson Piquet is in there. That is Jean-Pierre Jarier, and already Villeneuve is exploiting the superior power of the Ferrari, and Pironi is up into fourth place. So it's four turbocharged cars, and I can see some Italian spectators who went absolutely berserk as Villeneuve took the lead at the start. Now they are on the fastest part of the course, which is the drop down to the Bosch curve. Into the Bosch curve, and it is Villeneuve leading. Prost is in second place, Arnoux third, then Pironi, then Lafitte in the blue Talbot Matra. And behind Lafitte, let's see who comes through. No, we just missed it. There are the first three, turbo, 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 turbo. Four cars. And it looks as though the turbocharged cars have got a terrific advantage here. It's Lafitte, then it's Piquet sandwiched between the two Williams cars. Over the crest they come. It's Reutemann, Piquet, Jones, Alan Jones, the world champion. And as they stream over the skyline with Patrick Tambay, Salazar, they're completing the lap. And it's Villeneuve leading at the end of lap 1, and right in his slipstream is Alain Prost, and Prost is pulling out. He's going to try and take the lead. Over the crest, has he done it? Yes, he has. He's forced his way through, and Villeneuve is off. Gilles Villeneuve off the course, and so is Reutemann behind him. What's happened? Well, they both look perfectly all right. They must have just misjudged the speed, knew they couldn't get round the right-hander. Villeneuve has recovered in a masterly fashion. That is quite incredible. And so now, Alain Prost, the Frenchman, the winner of the French Grand Prix, is followed in second place by Arnoux, then Pironi, and Lafitte is fourth, Piquet's fifth. Villeneuve is into sixth place, ahead of Alan Jones, seventh, and Reutemann in eighth position, lap 2. And it is clear that Didier Pironi is holding up Jacques Lafitte, allowing Nelson Piquet to close up on the Frenchman, allowing Alan Jones to close up on Piquet in the Brabham, and Villeneuve is down into eighth position from sixth, and he's got right behind him Riccardo Patrese. And now Nelson Piquet is on his way. He's fought his way past the very determined Frenchman, Jacques Lafitte. And now it's Piquet's going through. Is he? Is he going to get ahead of Pironi? Pironi has got plenty of circuit, and now the fast part, and this is where the superior power of the Ferrari could tell, and it has. Pironi refused to be flustered. Piquet has got two problems. One, to try and get past Pironi. Two, to prevent Lafitte from getting past him. So he needs eyes all round his head. And Lafitte is trying to take Piquet as they go up to the Texaco bends, the left-hander, and he's through. Jacques Lafitte, lovely passing manoeuvre, is through and up into fourth position. And Piquet, oh, this is marvellous stuff. It really calls for no comment from me, except to say that Pironi seems to know exactly what he's doing, and try as he may, Jacques Lafitte, unless he can close up to him on... This is where Lafitte is tremendously quick, and he's through! Is he? Yes, he's held it and he's through! What an absolutely superb passing manoeuvre by Jacques Lafitte up into third position. I have seen some fine tactical driving in the years I've been watching, but and Piquet is through as well. So what a change on that lap, because down from third position to fifth goes Didier Pironi. And now, for the first time for a long time, we see the two Renaults. Prost 1 second ahead of Arnoux. Then Arnoux 17 seconds approximately ahead of Lafitte, who is 2 seconds ahead of Piquet, who is 1 second ahead of Jones. And that's Villeneuve. Villeneuve off at the Bosch curve. Villeneuve was in 9th position, and you saw him get out of the car. And now there's Mansell, but he's right with Didier Pironi in the Ferrari, who is now 7th. And Mansell's he's up alongside. He's got his front wheel right up alongside, and he's through. Just as Lafitte passed Pironi at exactly the same point. Nigel Mansell, using every ounce of his determination, is through. There's Patrick Tombe into the pits. Patrick, who was driving, see them testing the suspension. There is Nigel Mansell, I don't know what the problem is, obviously. It's not tyres and it's not suspension, and Watson is going through ahead of... Well, it's all happening here at the Österreich Ring at this moment, because Watson has now gone up to 7th place from 9th, because Mansell was 7th and was out. That meant then that Pironi was 7th, and now Watson has passed him. And the gap between the Renaults and Jacques Lafitte was 15 seconds. It's now 7.3 seconds, or was. Jacques Lafitte, in fact, is gaining on the Renaults at something like a second a lap, which is quite incredible. And there he is. Prost off, that's the race leader. He's loosening his helmet. Prost is out of the race. This is sensational. For whatever reason, Alain Prost is out of the race, and there is the new race leader. And Lafitte is continuing to gain, not on 2 Renaults now, but on 1. There they are. They being the race leader, René Arnoux, and the second place man, Jacques Lafitte, who is now right with the turbocharged Renault of Jacques Lafitte, who is closing up on and will soon have to lap the tail ender. A race full of incident. And he closes on Arnoux. This is Lafitte's forte, this corner. That is where he took Pironi. And Jacques Lafitte, with all his racing experience, seems to get better and better every race. He's won 4 Grand Prix already. Arnoux has won 2. He won in South Africa and Brazil last year. And Giacomelli. That's Giacomelli's car. And what a display. We had a fireworks display here last night. We're getting another one today of a quite different kind. And Giacomelli's car's on fire. He's out of the cockpit. He's wasted no time undoing his safety belts and jumping out, and who can blame him? And now Lafitte is in a really challenging position. I said he was closer on the previous lap than he had been before, and did you see that? Jacques Lafitte calmly takes his left hand off the steering wheel and makes an OK sign to his pit. First and second we're looking at, and they're closing up on 3 cars in front of them. It's Pironi, Salazar and Daly who has been lapped by the other 2. And Arnoux has got to get past these 3 cleanly, and he's through the first left-hander all right. Now he's got to work out how to get past the 3 cars ahead, and he's gone wide, and Lafitte is through. Jacques Lafitte saw his chance, took it with both hands, and is through into the lead. Down to second place goes Arnoux. And that's Patrese into the pits. And on the left, in the middle, is Dave Luckett bending over. That's the man. I've had so many inquiries, who was badly hurt in the Belgian Grand Prix at the start when he was trapped between Patrese and Sturr's cars, and he's all right. And off spins the arrows of Riccardo Patrese. So he came back into the race, and one of the mechanics said to me last night, if we do more than 40 laps, I wouldn't be at all surprised if the engine blows. I don't know why they were expecting trouble, but they obviously were, and it has. And once again, the Williamses will have been astoundingly reliable, finishing in 4th and 5th places. But now, the race winner, he's won the race, the 1981 Austrian Grand Prix, the first victory of the year, Jacques Lafitte. Second, and there he is, René Arnoux. Third, there he is, Nelson Piquet. in the background, crossing the line in 4th place, Alan Jones. And a quite magnificent win for Jacques Laffite, who justifiably looks very happy indeed. So it is obvious that the World Championship, with 4 races left, is going right to the end of the series. And the next Grand Prix is the Grand Prix of Holland at Zandvoort in 2 weeks' time. And we hope that you'll be with us to watch that.